we're back to where we started, which was the first area that was too flooded for us to cross. And earlier this afternoon when we came through, it was probably about 10 meters across and somewhat deep, up over the wheels anyway. But we've been crossing at this location for about 5 days now, back and forth, hasn't been a problem. Today that rainstorm put down enough rain in a short amount of time to flood this area into what is now a couple of 100 meters across. So our little creek is now a raging river in the matter of an hour or so. And actually I think that it was probably less than 1 hour's worth of rain, but as the next couple hours have gone by, the creek elevation has continued to rise. So there are a couple of possible routes out of here that we explored, and nothing panned out. So we're back where we started. We had attempted to leave the site around 3:30 or 4. It's almost 5:30 now, and it looks like we might be spending the night out in the bush. So this is an old pork knockers camp, illegal mining camp. Probably some kind of bar and brothel, it looks like. Bar here in the front, and where the guys are standing back there are a series of bedrooms. Here's a better look at the creek, which is now at least 2 times the size of the Boise River. And for a lot of this trip, it's been even less than 10 meters. It's been 3 or 4 meters across, and you could easily walk across it. And now I wouldn't even think about swimming across this because of all the fine sediments. We've been stepping in mud up to our knees all week, and kind of quicksand type conditions all over. And with all this new water and sediment, there's no telling what the conditions are like over there, not to mention floating debris and snakes and all the other crap that comes along with floods. So this looks like it's going to be our home for the next little bit anyway. So get a little face shot in here. It's all good though, it's part of the adventure. It's not supposed to be part of work, but that's how it goes. I'll be checking in again soon. Okay, here we are back at the Go-To-Berge Dam we were looking at earlier. The water has come down significantly, or maybe the right way to say it is that the dam has washed away significantly. It's pretty torrential. There's an outbreak of some kind of crazy bug. Check this out. Woo! Darkness is kind of creeping in, so it might be hard to see, but they fired up the big excavator, and he's trying to pick up this enormous log higher up on the hill, and he's going to drag it down and try and make us a little log bridge, looks like, across the creek. So see if he can pull it off. Wow. It's kind of far away, I think, for this view, but if you can see this guy, he is transporting an enormous tree right now. So I'm not sure if he's gonna lay several of them that we can drive the car across. That's kind of one of the ways they make bridges here, is by stacking a bunch of logs close together. I've driven across quite a few of them in the last couple of years, and it's a little bit unnerving. The wheels kind of want to slip off the top of the log, so the car is always kind of shaking back and forth as it's crawling up one side of the log in the front and falling down the back side of the log in the back. Kind of gives it a kind of a fishtailing effect. Okay, so he is pressing down on the back of the log with the bucket to keep it from teetering over into the creek, and then getting it forward. I have my doubts, to say the least. Oh, there it goes. Not looking good. Well, that might get us across, but that's not going to get the cars across. Woo, he's trying with all he's got. Oh, there she blows. Baby. Well, that's a bridge to freedom, folks. Not the most inspiring thing, a wet, greasy log over the river, but might be all we got. So, time to show these boys how an Idaho climber negotiates his way across the muddy jungle river. It's gonna be wild, I can tell you that already. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, my instructions are to do the butt scoot across on the log. They don't trust my balance beam. Little do they know, I'm an expert tightrope walker.